What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's video, where today we're going to be looking at an artist that I have never heard of, and because of that I also had never heard of the song. Now we're going to be looking at CHEN with HELLO, and I heard a little bit that it's going to be a very dramatical MV, so I was like, okay, I'm a little bit in the mood for some drama, and I would see what this is all about. So I'm just going to say, let's jump right into it. But before we start, like always, if you do enjoy the content you see, all you have to do is make sure you hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you on the next screen with my face a little bit smaller and the video right next to me. Alrighty, let's see what this video is all about. Let's see what we can pick up from the music and everything around it and how it was filmed. That's a very long shot, actually. Like, you would barely in K-pop see shots that are this long. We're really talking about 10 seconds of one continuous shot. Very nice. Also fits the mood of the song, actually. Like, okay, before we get to the next scene, I just want to say, so this shot is literally 12 seconds long. You might think, what is 12 seconds? Well, in video work, that is very long, you know, to have such a continuous shot non-stop. Is it me you're looking for? Oh, it's not what I thought it was. Very nice shot, actually. It's all very nice and slow, and it's very easy to catch up with what is happening. You know, it's just very rustic, and that tone is very nice. I just love these colors. It's warm toned, it's very sandy, you know, it's still very trending from 2020. I think it's even still trending in 2022 for now, but it's very nice. What I like about what we see for now is that the way it's set up is very simple, and they're not going for a song that is saying that the guy needs to sing or go completely crazy, at least till now. But what is nice is that it basically shows that it's as if someone is walking in his own house, just him processing his thoughts, and it's very nice because I think a lot of us, you know, I can even admit to it, sometimes we are at home all alone and we walk around and we also just say things or think about things, and it's more or less the same feeling that I'm getting from this MV. So they really did this very nice visually, very nice and slow, but it fits to the tone. I'm still not a big fan of the way they soften the face. Like, you can see clearly that it's there, you know, it's basically a little bit of a soft fade going on his skin, which is just a bit weird. And you know, this has nothing to do with the lenses. This is something they add in post. I'm still not a big fan of it, but then again, it's 2020, this was still being used, and I hope in 2022, so this year, they're gonna stop using it. Man, but the skin tones are fantastic, like really top notch. You can see more or less that the color on his skin is matching and the color on the wall in the background, but yet there's enough contrast, you know, with his hair that really just allows him to illuminate in this shot. Very nice and soft to look at. Hold up, did I just see some pores on his skin? Like, for example, here you can see it very clearly. If you look at his face here, you can more or less see some of the pores. And I don't know what happened with the software. It seemed as if it started fading here a little bit, but here you can see his skin, and then here it started softening again. It's a big shame that they do this, because I don't think this is something that would be too bad, and I think none of us would really mind if they just showed any issues on their skin if they have to. You can clearly see that this is a studio, but for the studio, it's actually very nice. You can see they have nice LED panels on the top, and that allows it to illuminate as the sun, with a bit of smoke going on to show a little bit of, you know, mist, a little bit of dust and everything. Very nice. It gives a little bit of an aesthetic feel to it. Woo! I don't know why, but when I think of dust, it makes me want to sneeze myself. Like, I have a dust allergy, so it's amazing what the mind can do to you, you know? And again, here as well, we also have the sun or lights illuminating through these fake windows. It's very nice, though, what they did here. They even have a bit of a ventilator going on, you know, to mimic as if it's like the breeze coming through the window. Small things like this just sell the illusion as if this was a real house. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful that they do this. Actually, it could be a real house, but they just don't show anything from the outside, so you never know. Like, everything And that's the beauty of this entire location. Everything is just alive. Everything seems as if it can tell a bit of a story. I bet there's even something that can happen up the stairs. But then again, I'm thinking, why does it look as if the sun is coming right through the stairs? That really just shows that there is nothing behind here and that the sun is illuminating as if it was a window. Man, I'm getting... my nose just seems like it wants to sneeze all the time. But I love how slow the shots are. It's just very simple tracking shots. Follows him. Very nice. Okay, now we're a little bit into CGI territory. Let's analyze the CGI, because why not? I actually calmed down a little bit with CGI because I always think that it is important and they should do it as if it was an adventure movie, but that's not true. They should just do it as good as possible. So let's just analyze it bit by bit. It seems as if the windows all of a sudden start bursting. You know, it doesn't look too bad, but I don't really think glass would move like this. For some reason, it looks like very thin sheets of ice, if that even makes sense. Glass tends to be very sharp. At least when it brittles into pieces. Pieces? Pieces. This is actually very nice. Everything is monochrome, black and white, but it's just nice to look at. It's a very different mood and it just sets a tone as well. But I'm curious how they made everything float. So I really think that all of those elements are just CGI that they added in at the end. You know, some 3D renderings. You can just buy them. You can more or less make them. You can have artists that can make them out of scratch. But actually, these are just presets that you can also just buy online. But it's nice. That's really cool. Like literally, while he's taking every step, his world is basically opening up. Could this be that he maybe has accepted what has happened? You know, is this his path to reality? Beautiful. That's a very nice shot. Man, I feel a little bit sentimental about this song. I don't know what it is, but it's just the entire storytelling and the sceneries are just fantastic. You know, like you can see that this guy made a mistake in his life. He just didn't ask the question, if I can say so. You know, he was just too, at least how I understand it, he was just a little bit too scared. Really nice, really emotional, but it's a very, very nice, well put together video. I mean, I don't have too much to say about it because the shots are very simple. The locations don't flip and go everywhere. It's very clean in the way they did it. And for the space that they had and where everything took place, it looks really, really good. I mean, let's just analyze the last scene where he's actually standing in the sunset here, for example, you know. Very, very nice. Again, I cannot say if this is a real scene. It looks maybe as if it could be he's put into the CGI world, so it could be a stock video and they put him there, but it's very well put together. You can really just see they put some idea into it to see, okay, how can we match him to the entire scene, and it looks really believable. And of course, it can also be a real scene. I just don't know where, but here again, you know that he's in a CGI room, aka a green screen room. And then this is here. So I can only imagine everything is studio, but they did it very clean, you know. They don't have to go over the top. The glass, of course, you know, is questionable whether it is good or not. I don't really like it. I don't really think it added anything to the video. But for the rest, everything is shot very, very nicely. Everything has a nice rhythm to it. You can see that the camera really has a simple job in just tracking this guy's footsteps and where is he going, why is he telling a story, where is he going to tell his story, and what is going to come out of it. It's not too complicated, but it's nice how this is just slowly developing into something else, as if someone is just telling a poem. And that just makes this video very successful in my eyes. Simple, clean, a little bit sad, but it also makes me think, guys, if you have any questions, ask, you know, don't be shy. I think over all the years that I have, been doing work, and especially independently, the one thing that I just learned is no matter who you talk to, no matter what your goal is, whether it is job related, love related, just go out and ask the person about what you think. Like if you're like, hey, I want to meet you, go meet them, ask them if they're up for it as well. You never know what people say until you get the answer. But guys, thank you very much for watching. And if you did enjoy the video, all you have to do is make sure you hit that love button, aka the subscribe button, and maybe hit the like button as well. YouTube really tends to like it. And I just want to say thank you all for stopping by, and I'll see you on the next video. And if you have any recommendations, put them down below as well. I will take on recommendations, and I'll see you then, guys.